How's everybody doing? As you know, on my channel, I talk about interracial relationships. I talk about interracial dating and marriage. I promote the idea of swirling to investment, which means interracial dating to marriage, doing it the right way. That's what my channel's about. And it's also about faith. But I want to talk about something. If you're in an interracial relationship or thinking about being in one, if you really love that person and you're strong enough to be in that relationship and your partner is too, go for it. By all means. It can be a blessing. It can be awesome. Okay? But a lot of us, a lot of people out there would love to be in an interracial relationship or have been in interracial relationships before, but they have let family, friends, outside influence, society, what other people think, decide what they do in their life. They've let other people make their own decisions for them. And, and sometimes people think when they let that person go that, they're doing them a favor because society don't accept it. It ain't going to work. The cultures are different. We're just so different. And we believe that because we hear all these stereotypes, all these generalizations. And, for people that aren't around certain groups of people that much, tend to believe that because that's all the information they got. But I would say to you, open up your options and see what's out there. There are good men and women in every group. There are. And you should go for the best option because it's your life. And you deserve to be happy. You deserve to, be in a relationship, be in a marriage with someone that loves you. And if they look different, there's nothing wrong with that. We should choose people by character, not the color, not because they look like us. That's silly. And people have been, going at me for years because I chose to date and marry a black woman. And some people think because I'm a white guy, I got to stay within my race. And some people don't like the fact that I've opened up my options and fell in love with a black woman. And I tell you, there's nothing wrong with that. You should go where you're loved, go where you're celebrated. And a lot of times, us as white guys, nobody cares who we date or marry unless it's a black woman. Then, for some reason, all hell breaks loose. For some reason, people do not like that. For some reason, some people just cannot handle that. And I can't understand why it would be an issue to them. And especially for people that don't even know who I am, who my wife is. But people within that group, black women, white men, get the most hate in today's world. Why is that? I don't know. Racism, bigotry, the evils of the world, and people believing that we got to be separated by race, that somehow we can only find love with someone that looks like us, believing in that crap that people are only attracted to their own racial group. That is such a lie. That is such a bunch of crap. And I think with marriages and society the way it is, the out of birth rate, I think we all need to open up our options, or at least have the opportunity to get that best choice. Because if you're living in a pond, you don't have as good of a choice as if you're in the ocean. It is what it is. And when it comes to relationships with black women, white men, we're having success. I know white men out there that I'm friends with that are married to black women and are very happy, living their best life. I know some black women married to white guys, they're happy. And we should celebrate that, not tear it down. We should have love and respect for everybody, regardless of who they choose to be with, regardless of who they choose to marry. And don't let society make your choice for you. Don't let your family choose for you. Don't let your friends choose for you. Because if you do that, you're going to be heartbroken in the end. And I know too many people that are heartbroken that were in love with somebody of a different race, but they listened to that outside interference. You know, they listened to what society was saying. And I think a lot of them thought, well, I'll just find someone in my same race that loves me like this guy or this woman. And sometimes it just don't happen like that. You know, you got to go for character over color. And if we all did that, there would be a lot of interracial relationships, all combinations. And I think that's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to be loyal to your race. I'm not loyal to my race. Why would I? It's my life. I don't live my life for the collective. I live my life for me. I'm that free-thinking individual. And I open up my eyes and I see truth. I see a group of women that are beautiful doing amazing things. I see black women doing all kinds of amazing things. And I'm attracted to black women for that. Not just how they look, but how they carry themselves, the love they have, you know, the nurturing they have, you know, the spirituality, the passion, the emotions. And people think that I'm not supposed to think that way. I'm supposed to think that way about all women. Well, newsflash, not all women are the same. And if you look in, you know, in the collective, black women are doing better than a lot of other groups of women. But we don't say that. We don't bring that up. Oh, no. You know, it's kind of crazy that there are people tearing black women down, and there don't seem to be so much of a backlash to that. But if you say you love black women, or you want to be with them, you want to marry them, you want them for your, oh my God, all hell breaks loose. You're not allowed to do that. But I'm telling you, I'm going to do what I want. And it's time that, you know, in society that we uplifted black women. Black women have been uplifting other people forever. And it's time we do the same for them. They're doing amazing things. Give them credit for it. There's nothing wrong with saying you love somebody. There's nothing wrong with saying you love a group of people that are doing good things. As long as you're not tearing down other groups to do it. I mean, I don't see the problem. But look, guys, open up your options. You'll find beauty that you've never seen it before. Black women are such an amazing treasure, and there's a lot of men that don't even know that. Don't even know what black women are like. Don't even know their character, how loving they can be. You know, they just go off stereotypes and what the media says, and a few black guys out there trashing black women, and then they think, well, black women are that way. No, get to know them. Don't listen to nobody. Find out the truth for yourself. I did, and I'm blessed for it. You know, and I just can't understand why people will shame you for that. And why do people go in black women? Because they open up their options. In a community where only 1 out of 4 get married, if they want to be married, some of them are going to have to open their options and go outside the community, outside of their ethnicity or racial group. Nothing wrong with that. You find someone that loves you, that provides for you. I love and provide for my wife. You know, she don't have to look like me for me to love her. You know, and I have dated within my race. You know, but I just, my heart went in it. And, you know, people say, think I'm weird or, you know, unusual. But I'm really not that unusual. There are a lot of men like me that have love for black women, that only want to be with black women. Black women are amazing. We don't talk about it that much. And people try to go in on me for doing so. I've had white people go in on me about it, men and women. I've had black men go in on me. That's the biggest group that goes in on me. And I've had some black women check me for it and tell me I shouldn't be saying this. Well, why not? Why shouldn't I choose my path? What is so wrong with that? My marriage is more successful than 90% of marriages in our country. So you can't tell me I didn't make a good decision. You can't tell me I didn't make the right decision. So I'm supposed to not believe it and say all women are equal and, you know, they're all beautiful. Well, all women are beautiful, but I have a preference. And yeah, I'm biased towards black women. Yes, I think black women are the most beautiful. I think black women have the most character. I think black women are the best choice. From my experiences and from when I'm looking at it in the collective. Now, does that mean all black women are great? No. People are people. But we should be celebrating people that are looking for love and doing it the right way. People that are looking to have a relationship that will lead to marriage, to have a family. But we don't. We think we're supposed to stay with our own group. Well, I tell you what, I'm not living like that. I seen the beauty in black women. I fell in love with black women. Black women had my heart since 5 years old. And I'm not changing now, and I never will. So I would say to everybody, you want to open up your options, do it. But don't let anybody take away that love you have for that person. Don't let anybody make a decision for you. And ladies, black women, you are the best choice. And you are the prize. And I know society ain't telling you that. But there are a lot of men like me that know you are the best choice. That you're the most beautiful inside and out. And look at my choice. Look at my dating through when I was 16 till now. Look at the wife I chose. I chose a black woman, so I'm not just blowing smoke. I'm not just saying stuff. This is my life. This is me. This is reality. This interracial thing for me is not something that's trending. This is a way of life. This is a path I chose. And thank God